If there's one question that I've gotten asked the most my entire career, and that is, Matt, what do you think the market's going to do next? What do you think it's going to do next quarter? What do you think it's going to do next year? Hey, we got an election coming up. What do you think the market's going to do? And I normally joke and say, my crystal ball is broken, or the batteries, or, I haven't changed the batteries. But in all reality, I don't know. I can do research. I can look back at periods of time in history and look back at times that look similar to the period that we're in now, and then try to, make an educated guess going forward. But these predictions should only be used for entertainment purposes. They should not be used as a reliable source. And I'll prove it to you. Sometimes what I will do is I read an article and I'll email it to myself, and then I'll put a reminder to myself down the road to reread that article and see if I can shoot holes in somebody's hypothesis or their predictions, prognostications that they're making on the market. This link below is almost like we got in a time machine, went back in time 1 year. This article takes a bunch of predictions from a lot of the major financial institutions and took people's opinions on where they thought the market might be, all the way from bullish to neutral to bearish. And I gotta tell you, they all got it wrong. They weren't even close. They weren't even in the ballpark. This is a fascinating read. Furthermore, they call for a recession in 2023. Did it happen? No. Look at your investment statements. Look at the market. Look at what's happened. The person who writes this article not only calls for a recession, but he identifies himself as a middle-aged man with kids, and he's taking a large percentage of his portfolio, moving it to bonds. Well, now we know that was a big mistake. So here, this is a person writing an article that's full of predictions that were all wrong from experts. What's my point? Don't rely on this information to take your hard-earned money and put it into investments based on predictions. Maybe for educational purposes, maybe for entertainment purposes. But don't make important decisions based on somebody saying that they've got this crystal ball that's magically going to tell them what the market's going to do. People put their best foot forward to give people the best advice that they can. Use it for what it's worth. And that is probably more for entertainment purposes than reliable, practical guidance going forward. If you've got questions, don't hesitate to reach out.